Okay, guys, for this, you're going to have to use your book. There's no way you can read this little teeny tiny print. So make sure that you're with me. We are in our book. We're going to start out today. I'm going to hide that on page 19. And I want to look at this photograph with an inset. It has a photo. It's not a map, but it's showing you where this is from a farther away viewpoint. So they're showing you this is like a little island, and this is the water around the island. And it's the Mariana Trench by Michael Woods and Mary B. Woods. On page 19 or page 20, we see a map, and this has an inset. So it's really showing you close up where it is and what it's like. Okay, so let's look at this. Is the continent of Asia. And just to prove for once in a while, China and Japan are not the same thing. People get confused. They think Chinese and Japanese are the exact same thing. No, they're not. It's kind of like saying America and Mexico. They're two totally different countries. China is over here on the mainland. Japan is a series of islands off of that mainland. Another set of islands that are considered to be still in Asia are the Philippines, and they're over here. And then down below, we have the land down under. I know I don't have a good accent, but it's Australia, and off its coast is New Zealand, and all of these are found in the Pacific Ocean. That means if I went past California into the Pacific Ocean, okay, so we're talking the other side of the world. We're going to go on to Asia, like it's way over on the other side of the world. California is over on this side. Okay, so if I zone in on this part of the ocean, underneath the ocean, we're going to have the Mariana Islands. And then this is not saying that it's over farther. This is saying this is what it would look like if this was zoomed in on under, say, a telescope or something like that, or a satellite from outer space, probably. So it's very close to the coast of Japan. Okay, it's not over here in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. It's very close to the coast. And it's the Mariana Trench. And we learned that a trench is a ditch. But in this case, it's not just a little ditch like, oh, there's a ditch of water out beside the road. No, this is a huge ditch. So we're going to learn more about it today. So on page 21, and remember, if you go onto your online version, it will read this to you. Okay, but if you've got your hard copy of your book there, please follow along with me. And I look at my map and I see here's the United States. Now, if you could see this, oh, I can. Look at this. I can go to page, and you do this too. You can. And now you see just how far away from us it is. It's all the way across the Pacific Ocean to right here. Remember, it's not in the middle. That's the zoom in picture of this trench that we're looking at. So it says, many people know that the highest point on Earth is at the top of Mount Everest, which is also in Asia. That famous peak towers 29,035 feet, or 8,850 meters above sea level. Now, sea level is where the water meets the land. So it's like if you were standing on the beach and the water's coming up on your feet, that's sea level, where the water meets land. So it's 29,035 feet above that. It is in the Himalaya Mountains near the border of China and Nepal. Now, Nepal's over on this way. It's over farther. But how many people can name the lowest place in the world? That point is at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, a valley in the floor of the Pacific Ocean. The trench lies just east of the Mariana Islands, southeast of China and Japan. Now, the caption says, this satellite photo, like I said, it's probably taken with the satellite, of the Pacific Ocean shows the Mariana Trench as a dark blue crescent. And a crescent moon, you're going to learn in 5th grade, is a C, a backward C. So that's what it looks like to me, a backward C. Think about a crescent roll. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Well, they're in that shape of a C. So that's what we're going to be learning about. Now we know where it is in the world. We know what it is actually and where it is. So my question for you is, what is the text structure of this page? I want you to eliminate answer choices to help you find that answer. And you've got compare and contrast. Did it compare this trench to another trench? Description. Did it describe what it looked like, how tall it is, where it is? Did it tell you what caused it? Okay, so you've got 3 choices. Eliminate what you don't know and go with what you do know.